So yes, you read that title right. In the last 17 days from YouTube alone, we have made $54,000, $155 from 2 hours a week. And if that title's pissed you off, guys, I promise I'm going to break it down exactly how we're doing this. So hopefully, some of you guys that actually watch this video can take advantage of building a personal brand. I'll show you exactly how we scaled it, everything in a step-by-step formula. So here's my full YouTube guide to making 100K a month. We're not at 100K a month yet, but like I said, we're at 54K, but I think it's going to be very fast, especially in this next bull run on this niche, how we're going to scale up to that. And obviously, it's very, very profitable. There's no cost of goods or anything. Really, you're just hiring a couple of editors, but I'll break it down. Chances are, at the start, and I'll give you some examples as well. Melanie started the channel. We've talked about HLS Crypto, other guys with pretty much $0, and some of these guys are already at 2 to 4K per month. They're obviously not at 54K, but they don't have that scale yet. But here's the proof of the matter. You can see here, £43,000, which is pretty much 54K in 17 days. But what a lot of people have failed to understand is we've spent over 10K in 17 days. So a lot of people are scared to spend. So I put this up on the Instagram the other day. Record month from our business. Not too long ago, I was making 25K in a full year working my 9 to 5. But you can create this. People forget to realize I've spent over 10K in 17 days in this business. And you cannot save yourself to being rich. You have to be able to spend. Obviously at the start with these YouTube businesses and personal brands, start super, super cheap. It costs you nothing. It just costs you time. And input equals output all the time. So transparency, before I break down the strategy. I did not start this channel 17 days ago. Obviously, I've been running this for 2+ years, guys. And you can see here on this channel here, I started this 2 years ago. My very first video got fuck all views. Second video, fuck all views. But over time, if you put input equals output, and I'll show you how to, fast track a lot of these lessons of getting no views. But you can see on this channel, I've posted 745 videos. We've got over 55,000 subscribers. So I didn't start this channel 17 days ago. More transparency. This is my third YouTube channel. First one was in fitness, total failed. I think I was 17 at the time. Didn't know what I was doing, but I was just posting content. I wasn't here to make money. Second channel made a little bit of money, but I didn't get much growth. But I was more, trying to scale up some e-com channels, and I would sell a little bit of one-to-one on the side. It wasn't really about making money. But this is my third channel, and it's probably, this is the only channel I've really took seriously. And technically on this channel, this is my fourth channel. And we're not going to scale this one up yet. We're just seeing what works. But like I said, at the start, I didn't plan to make any money. And you can skip this phase because, like I said, I'll give you the strategy on how you can make money pretty fast if you put in the work. So firstly, you need a plan of attack. If you don't have a plan, you plan to fail. So what I would recommend to you guys, if you're thinking about starting any sort of personal brand, is start on YouTube first. We'll show you how we're scaling on Instagram right now, but you have to start first on YouTube, in my opinion. Choose a niche that you genuinely like. Even if I was making $1 million a month from something stupid like gardening, and I had to put effort into ideas and filming stupid gardening videos, gardening is not me. Gardening is maybe for you, but it's not for me. So these sort of videos, I would most likely quit. And especially, when you're starting out and you're making fucking zero and you're still working at your job or whatever you're doing, you're definitely going to give up if it's not a niche that you're passionate about. Yes, everybody likes to say that, find your passion, but it is serious. If you weren't passionate about this niche and you're making nothing for 3 to 6 months, you're probably going to give up. And a lot of people are just trying to make quick money these days, and I promise you it doesn't work like that. But you can fast track it once you have an offer, and you can scale that way. But you need to choose a niche that you actually genuinely like, and you need the drive to keep you going, because you're not going to be making any money at the start, and that's super, super important. So here's the breakdown, the step-by-step breakdown, if you made it this far in the video. On my niche, I'll do it in my niche because obviously it's an easier story to tell, but then I'll break down another niche. I think I'll break down a golfing niche. If you were interested in golf, you could do this in golf. You can do this in any niche, but I'll do it in my niche because obviously, I've done it and I'm doing it as we speak. So you need to apply this, and you will eventually start printing money in 3 to 6 months of actually trying. Now, I'll put actually, I think you call them quotation marks, maybe not. But actually, it means you're actually trying. You're not just pulling up with at the end of your day when you're super, super tired and you've ate your cheeseburger, you just got home, your wife's nagging you. You need to actually try. If you're not actually trying, you're not going to make any money, because you're just going to put low effort, and low effort YouTubers never make any money. They eat nothing, and the guys that put effort in, we make all the money. So what I would recommend doing, this is what I do still to this day. I just filmed a video, even when I'm not home. freezing my ass off, but I'm still putting in the work. Even at 54k in 17 days, pretty much all profit, give or take 10k, I'm still putting in the work to this day because I'm deadly serious. So I'm still actually trying. So what we do, and what I would recommend doing, is you need to find top channels and small and upcoming channels that are popping off in your niche, right? Don't copy the massive channels because you're never going to be able to compete with these guys. You want to copy, when I was starting out, and a lot of people are now starting to copy me because I'm like a smaller channel on 50k. I've not got millions of subscribers yet. Obviously, I'm in the cryptocurrency niche, so it's hard to get a million subscribers on YouTube, but you don't need millions of subscribers. If you just want to make 100k a month, like net profit, you don't need millions of subscribers. And I'll break down the offer that we sell as well on how we actually make the money because, foolproof, you're not going to make the money off ad revenue. You don't make much money off ad revenue. You need to have an offer. So ethically, this is step one. And I used to sell this in my private community when we were, giving YouTube advice. So like I said, I'll give you this all for free. Ethically, okay, steal titles and thumbnails, right? So you do not watch the video. So for example, when I used to look for ideas when I was interested on starting a channel, I would look at what, views were popping off on smaller channels and bigger channels, but mostly the smaller channels because these guys were getting traction. And I can ethically come in here and just copy the titles and thumbnails, right? Obviously, if you're putting your face on it, you'll put your face on it. You're not going to put the fucking guy's face on it when it's not you. So you steal it, for example. If it's like H-bar going to $1 in my niche, for example, I'd put my face, I'd put the $1, I'd put the H-bar. That would be an example of a good trending coin in my niche doing well. Now, again, you do not watch the video because if you watch the video, your brain, even my brain, is going to want to copy that, creator word for word. And like I said before in this slide, chances are, if it's a niche you're passionate about, you should already know what you want to talk about, but you need to steal the ideas because a lot of people, I'll go back to my channel. When I was just posting content here, I was just making random videos that, I wasn't taking any of these strategies. If I just, copied winning ideas and winning titles, and with my personality and my own stories in the cryptocurrency, I would have got way faster, but I didn't understand that you have to choose titles and thumbnails already work. Whether you like it or not, even Mr. Beast and all these top creators, they're all stealing each other's stuff, they're all creating ideas, they're all clickbaiting, but you don't clickbait if the guys watch your video and it's a genuinely good video. So again, you do not watch the video. Now here's step two, wizard formula, as I like to call it. What you do is you take ideas outside of your niche and you apply them to yours. You're never going to run out of ideas. So a lot of people, say to me, like, hey, I made 50 videos and I'm out of ideas. You're not taking this seriously. Go back to step one. Take this fucking seriously, or you can work at your 9-to-5 job forever. I don't care. This video is for free. You can either take it or run with it. It doesn't really matter to me. So take winning ideas outside of your niche. So when I used to sell my course on YouTube, this was exactly one of the videos that I would do this on, and I would teach the guys this. So you can see here this guy called Elliot Page. He makes videos about sneakers. I may be thinking, how can I apply this to my niche? Well, you need to use your brain here, guys. Buy these 7 sneakers in 2023. So I actually did this video, and I'll pull it up right now, on how I apply this to my niche. And nobody just seems to use any common sense when they're thinking about YouTube. Again, everybody just comes home from work, super fucking tired, and they just don't take it seriously. So all you need to do is look outside your niche and find winning ideas outside of your niche. Can't find this video. Yeah, here we go. So here you go. Buy these 7 altcoins in 2023. 18k views 10 months ago. I probably had like 20k subscribers. So a fucking fantastic video. Look at the title and thumbnail. Buy these 7 sneakers in 2023. So Elliot Page, big YouTuber in his niche. I'm like, okay, well, I realize that. Use your brain a little bit. Buy these 7 altcoins in 2023. It's the same idea, but it's a winning idea outside of the niche. And we're applying this to my niche. So again, you go back to the golfing niche or whatever you're doing, buy these 7 golf clubs in 2023. Check out these 7 top courses in 2023. It's just fucking simple, but nobody wants to put any fucking idea to it. So that's how you use the wizard formula. You use these 2 formulas of ethically stealing people's in your own niche. You start blasting content like that, and then you use the wizard formula of going outside your niche and just giving you the example there. And then number 3 is you want to test random stuff to keep it fresh, because you don't just want to be copying ideas all the time. You're going to want to bring your own spin on stuff and just completely random ideas. And most of the time these will flop, but if we get to the next step, which we're going to talk about, you're not going to worry about flops. It does hurt your ego if you're used to getting 1,000 views someday and then you test your own ideas and it gets like 20 views. It's going to piss you off. It's going to hurt your ego, but only the true survivors after that that are actually serious and want to, understand this game long term, 3 to 6 months is nothing. If you're, 3 to 6 months, you can probably remember what you were doing in the last 3 to 6 months. If you think about the next 3 to 6 months after that, and you're testing ideas, you don't worry about flops, you become unstoppable. So those are the 3 kind of like content strategies I would go after. And again, we're even doing this to this day, and we'll never, unless it's a better strategy, like I don't see a better strategy right now. Now here's something that's going to piss a lot of people off. And this is step 4, the daily post. I always talk about this and very few people have finished the daily post. I'll give you a guy that used to be in our group when we were selling this. His name is HLS Crypto. So he came to me and he was like, hey, I want to start a YouTube channel. He still works in the NHS, but you can see he's on 4,070 subscribers, whatever. And he never missed a single day when he was sick, when he was working these 12-hour shifts. So this guy works 12-hour shifts. He got super, super sick for a little bit. This guy never missed a day of daily posting. So if he can do it, you can do it. So that's what you need to do at step 4. You need to post daily. And I really stick by the 1 video a day for 100 days with genuine effort. Not effort, genuine effort. And I promise you something will pop off. If you look at Melanie's channel, so kind of forced her to start a channel to sell. Guess what? She sells my community. It's a win-win. So she's already making money off this channel. And she's only posted 50 videos and she's already at 1,000 subscribers. Now, how's she done that? Well, she's took these 3 steps that we gave you before, combined with posting every single day religiously. And she's only posted 50 videos, right? So she's only halfway towards this challenge. And guess what? Even if she's at 2 to 3K subscribers after 100 videos, she's not going to stop, right? And once you start getting to 1K, 2K, 3K subscribers, it really starts to compound so fast. So again, understand those ideas for the content strategy and never ever come off the 100-day post. And even back here with me, I was posting 2 to 3 times a day because I just wanted to I had a lot of catching up to do. All these other YouTubers were way ahead of me, and I was like, okay, well, I'm going to beat these guys one day. And guess what? We're making more money than most of them, just by posting 2 to 3 videos per day. I'm scaling that back right now because, I've kind of got, it's just printing on autopilot, and I'm really trying to build the best product possible for the avatar. And that's what we'll talk about the next step when you actually want to sell something. But at the start, you just have to post. The videos are going to be shit. Nobody cares. Nobody's going to be watching anyways. And if you're not serious about leaving your job or whatever you're trying to do with your life and creating this content machine where you can make 1K a day easy, profitable, when you start going, you're never going to make it. So you need to have that in your mindset, or you're never going to make it. So step 5 is you need an offer to make money. Nobody wants to talk about the actual serious thing because everybody just wants to talk about, hey, yeah, I'll get monetized, I'll make some money. So full transparency, we only made $3,500 last month of ad revenue. So I can't live on $3,500. I think that's about £2,700. Full transparency, I've still got a place in Thailand and I pay my part of the rent and it's like $2,600. So I can't even afford rent, or barely afford rent, and I'm still paying for this place right now. So ad revenue is not going to get you there, and I get millions of views per month, give or take, maybe 1 million last views we got last month. So there's no way you're going to make money off ad revenue. You can if you're doing it by yourself, but I'll give you another thing. I'm in the cryptocurrency niche. These are the highest CPMs and RPMs in the industry. If you're doing it about golf and about gardening, let's say you got 1 million, 2 million views, you'd probably make less than $2,000. And again, is $2,000 replacing your income? Probably fucking not. So you can't make it off ad revenue. Ad revenue for me is just like it's free money. It pays the editors. It pays for some other stuff. It just pays like basic stuff, right? It's nice, it comes in. I don't even notice it. But ad revenue is not going to get you there. So what you need to do is you need to think of an offer to sell to these people. Don't do this at step 1. Like I said, Melanie's only doing that right now because she's kind of like under my wing. And I've already got an offer, so she just sells my offer, right? So at the start, you just want to posting content. Don't worry about money for 100 days. You're probably not going to be worried about money anyways because you're already working your job. Everybody wants to create an offer from like immediately, and that's where they get it massively wrong because they've got nobody to sell to. You could have the best, your offer could be better than my offer. Maybe it is, I don't know. My offer, I believe, is pretty good, but let's pretend your offer is better than mine, but you just started a YouTube channel. Nobody's going to see your offer, so it doesn't matter. So you have to get eyeballs first. So in the crypto niche, what you could do, and this is what we did, we went through all of these, either sell a group, that's what we're doing right now, the private community. You could sell a course, you could do one-to-ones, you could do trading indicators, but it has to be good, right? You just need to choose one of these, but at the start, just post 100 videos in 100 days. If you were doing a golf channel, I always go back to golf, it's just easier for me to talk about because I used to play a lot of golf. if I was doing a golfing channel, which I could do tomorrow, I could just run a golfing channel and I guarantee I would get it to 10k subscribers in 6 months and I'd make 10k a month. So easy. Once you know the game, it's so easy to do, but you have to have the discipline of actually posting every single day and actually make good content. But let's say I was doing a golfing channel. I would monetize this many ways. I could either run an e-com site. I came from a dropshipping background. We used to make a lot of money on dropshipping. I would just build a golfing store. Maybe I would sell golf tees, maybe not because they're kind of low margin. Maybe I would sell something in the golf niche, some sort of club or something, right? Or the other way I would do is I would do an affiliate link where I could sell, all these Callaway, all these Nike. I would get some sort of deal running. But primarily I would probably build my own site. How you take this a step further, because I don't really like the e-com game anymore for YouTubers, unless you're like a huge influencer where you can sell like t-shirts and you've got millions and millions of subscribers like Mr. Beast. I would take it a step further and I would sell high ticket stuff. So I would do the same thing in crypto. I would sell a group, or I would maybe sell one-to-one services, helping people to fix their slice. I always know a lot about this slice because a lot of people in golf have this horrible left to right slice. And guess what? Golfers are rich. Most of them are rich. So they'll pay you $1,000, $2,000, $3,000 a month if you can give them one-to-one service, 2 to 3 hours per month on genuinely how to fix their slice. So that's how you get it running. Then obviously at scale, you can't be doing these one-to-one services, but you might just want to stop that. If you just want to make 10k, 20k a month, you could get there with the one-to-one services. But like me, I always want to go balls to the wall with full mercy and like go 100k, 200k, 300k a month in revenue and try and get 200k profit per month. So you're not going to get that to one-to-one. So you have to have a combination. And again, this just goes for any other niche. I'll give you one more just because I had some more time. Self-improvement. So obviously you guys know Hamza, or you should know Hamza. He's printing 200, 300k a month right now just of his private community. Fucking amazing. So you start small. What he did at the very first stages was he was selling a fitness course, or he would sell like a self-improvement. There's another guy called First Man. He sells some weird stuff. He sells like a jaw exercise stuff. Like you would do something in that niche, in the self-improvement, and then you would scale big. Again, it just comes back to the 100 videos in 100 days. And what we're doing, a little Brucey bonus, we've just started this recently, is now YouTube's printing. We're scaling with other platforms. I've spoken about this before. We hit 10k followers in 40 days. And you can see some of these reels. I'm not going to go over this again because I feel like I've spoken about this way too many times now. But we've got some reels now on 850k. And we're just scaling, winning stuff with other platforms. So IG Reels, Snapchat Spotlight, Twitter or X, whatever you want to call it, TikTok, that's how you would scale it. And you just start reposting or re-uploading. Don't generally repost, re-upload, download the video and scale it on other platforms. And that's how you build this content machine when you can pretty much have 2 to 3 guys, 2 to 3 editors working on your side, and you're just working on your passion and you're just printing money every single day, 2 to 3k per day. Like I said, for us, we should hit about $75,000 this month and give or take 50k net profit. It just depends obviously how the month finishes, but again, this just came from these simple formulas of, I'll break it down again, posting consistently every single day, finding top channels and smaller channels and copy their titles and thumbnails ethically. I'm not watching the videos. Wizard formula of taking ideas outside the niche and then again testing random stuff. But if you're posting every single day, you're not going to worry about flops. So use this blueprint of something I used to charge for, take it, and let's see how you can implement it to crush the next 3 to 6 months. Peace.